Taylor-Zastrow. They're going to introduce her in a minute. But I had the distinct honor of saying hello to everybody, not just all of my wonderful friends, but Team Digital Blaze and all of the wonderful guests that have joined us tonight. I am actually going to introduce to you Angelica Maureen. She is my business mentor who presented me the opportunity to work with TLC, Total Life Changes. And a little bit background about Angelica is that she took the opportunity 2 years ago to walk away completely from corporate America. And in less than a year, she earned a six-figure income with the same exact opportunity that we are going to talk to you about tonight. Angelica is an internet recruiting and retail queen. She is building a legacy for herself and for the generations to come after her. I am very excited to be a part of her team, along with Miss Keeley. And with Total Life Changes, initially for me, it was a choice for a healthier lifestyle. I'm drinking my wonderful raspberry CBD tea. You'll hear more about that later. But the other things that the reason I joined Total Life Changes, one is because I realized that I too could leave corporate America and build a legacy for myself, for my family, and for the generations to come. But also in doing that, that I could help others receive the same benefit and to help them build a legacy and something that will outlast all of us. And we would be able to even pass that down to our children, our grandchildren, and those that follow behind. And so, Angelica, I thank you for the opportunity. I am very excited for those of you who did get on tonight. And Angelica, I'm going to turn this over to you. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Monica. Can everybody hear me?
Yes, loud and clear.
Awesome, awesome. I was like, oh, I don't hear nothing. Thank you, everybody, for being here and joining us this evening. I am just super, super excited to see so many names, so many amazing, amazing faces tonight and this evening to come on and basically hear what it is that I came across a little over 3 years ago and has completely, completely changed my life, right? Just a little bit about my testimony and what it was that led me to be where I'm at today. Ladies and gentlemen, I was simply just looking for something to help me with my health and wellness. A little over 3 years ago, I came across these amazing products and this amazing company of Total Life Changes, right? It was never my intentions to build a business. It was never my intentions to even, be a six-figure earner with this company. But simply because of my change and my transformation, the people that surrounded me and started asking me questions of what it was that I was doing, I was able to inspire so many people off social media and social media to also go through their own transformation, right? I was simply just looking to get money back on my own product a little over 3 years ago, right? I lost 21 pounds in 30 days. I was able to lose 10 pant sizes in less than 3 months and keep it off for almost 3 years now. And it's just awesome, awesome, and amazing. And I'm going to share with y'all tonight what is the vehicle that I drive, that many of us are driving, that is leading us to be able to, many of us to either, whatever it is that you're deciding to do. Eventually I decided to retire corporate America and be in business for myself. Next thing you know, here we are building this awesome organization, right? So many people that are not only benefiting from the health and wellness, but also the income, right? And so I'm gonna be sharing with you tonight, and I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen here and go into some details of what it is that we are consuming, right? To be able to get these amazing testimonies. And I'm gonna share that with you tonight. Let me share my screen here. And so just a little bit of the company. Again, we are Total Life Changes. We are a debt-free company, ladies and gentlemen. We have been around for 20 years, right? We're not a mom and pop company. We're not just now getting started. Our products are not on trial. There's tons and tons of testimonies to back up what it is that I'm going to be sharing with y'all this evening. Our company is a 2-time top global 100 company in the direct selling news. We have an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau, right? And in 2019, we were basically named one of the best places to work in the direct selling news. Now, everything starts with a cup of tea. Y'all may have seen this little purple package here. At one point in time, it was a green package when I started, right? But Total Life Changes is always coming up with some amazing, beautiful packaging for us. And here we are with our purple pack of tea. Our tea is our flagship product since 2008. And the great thing is that our tea is available and our products are available globally, right? So we're not just confined to the United States. We are available in over 130 countries. There's been over 100 million packs sold. There's a blend of plants and herbs, non-GMO and halal certified, which there's many people that look for that, right, in all natural products. There's just so many testimonies and reviews on our tea, and of course our products are affordable, and we do have a 30-day money-back guarantee. The benefits of our tea, right? How many people suffer from not being able to use the restroom, right? There's so many people that suffer from that, and a lot of people don't even talk about it. They don't speak about it, right? Well, our tea helps. It helps with relief of constipation. It helps us use the restroom on a regular basis. The detoxing process also helps get more restful sleep every night, may reduce IBS symptoms. A lot of people, suffer from IBS as well. It's a gentle detox. It's going to cleanse and remove the toxins from your body, from the inside out, right? And the great thing, ladies and gentlemen, is that our tea complements any diet or weight loss program, right? There's a lot of diets, a lot of weight loss programs out there that do not have a detox process. And it's so important to clean our bodies from the inside out in order to be able to receive the nutrients when we're going through a lifestyle change. The #1 result of consuming our detox tea is losing up to 5 pounds in 5 days. Now, we live in a microwave society, right? And we're constantly on the run. So we don't just offer as far as the brew, we also offer our instant tea here, which Monica was showing that here a few minutes ago. It's very simple. You basically just tear the package open, pour it in your bottle, shake it, and go. And I'm just going to go over a few of the testimonies. I'm sure if you came, whoever invited you here, you may have seen already some awesome results, not just with themselves or not just with me, but so many other amazing people in our company, in our organization that have been able to benefit from our products. Here's Marsha Anderson. She lost 70 pounds. And met her goal weight of 160 pounds. She did detox. She used our tea, she used our NutriBurst, and she used our NRG, right? We have over 32 products, which I'm not gonna go over them all tonight because we would be here all night, right? But one of our products is NutriBurst. NutriBurst is our liquid vitamin. It's 98% absorbent. We consume it and it hits our body on a cellular level, right? It gives you the natural energy. NutriBurst actually was one of the first products that TLC actually, our amazing CEO, Jack Fallon, built the company on, right? And then later on came all these other amazing products that were added. A lot of people ask, is our products for men? Well, of course it is for men too, right? Here is Jason. Jason is one of the amazing testimonies that I believe is amazing, because Jason is a truck driver, right? A lot of people ask about, Well, I'm on the road all the time. You know, how is this tea or how is this detox going to affect me, right? Jason here, he used our tea, our resolution drops, life drops, and NRG. He lost 105 pounds, with 29.5 of those being lost in his first 30 days, right? Not only losing the weight, but also helping him with his health, his overall wellness, right? Truck drivers have to take physicals, right? And so they depend on their health and their wellness to be able to keep their CDL, right? To be able to continue their career. So Jason is somebody that really, really benefited from our products. And I'm just gonna scroll down here to Nikki Barber. Nikki Barber is also one of my favorites, right? Some of us sometimes tend to sit back. We may be skeptical. We may be wondering, like, does this really work, right? Nikki Barber happened to be one of those that sat back and watched for 2 years. It took her 2 years to say yes to our amazing products. She finally gave in, ladies and gentlemen. Over 4 months, Nikki took 50 pounds off and over 20 inches. She is still maintaining her weight loss to date, and she is also a life changer, right? She decided to partner up, get into the business, and she's also helping so many people make those changes all over the world. And then I'm going to scroll down here to one of my favorites, which is Martha Martinez. She has been my favorite for a very, very long time and such an awesome inspiration to me. I myself am not a grandma yet, right? But Martha, I look at her and she inspires me to continue on my journey and live that healthy lifestyle that so many of us are living, right? Martha's 52. She lost 7 pounds in her first week. She has lost over 50 pounds to date. She is a grandmother and she's married. She's a mother of 3, and she just looks absolutely amazing, right? So she is another amazing testimony that I'm glad that I'm able to share with y'all. And another thing to point out, ladies and gentlemen, is that we are not just in the weight loss industry, right? We touch 3 other industries that help us not only to help people globally all over the world, but also be able to generate this additional income, right? We are in the health and wellness industry. We are in the coffee industry, and recently our amazing CEO tapped into the CBD industry. The weight loss industry alone is a $212 billion industry, right? And I wanted to point out here these resolution drops. These resolution drops are awesome and amazing. They are a part of what I used along my journey, and that helped me with the weight loss, right? Combined with a 1,200 calorie intake and our nutritious food list, you can lose anywhere from 1 to 3 pounds a day, right? It helps reduce cravings, suppresses appetite, and boosting the metabolism. The health and wellness industry as well. You know, we have our NutriBurst, which I just touched a little bit basis on that. 1 capsule of this NutriBurst is like having 10 salads at in one day, right? We have our life drops, all these other awesome and amazing products that are all natural, organic, that basically help us replenish our bodies with what our bodies already need. The coffee industry. The coffee industry is a $100 billion global industry, and we tap into the coffee industry as well, right? We have Delgada, which is our slimming coffee. Think about how many people all over the world drink coffee, right? Well, this coffee is awesome and amazing because it has not only the overall health and wellness benefits, but also has the benefits of slimming, right? It has an ingredient that is all natural that helps with slimming, all while you're sipping on your cup of coffee. Now, our CBD industry, ladies and gentlemen, if you have not heard yet about CBD, you know, CBD is an awesome and amazing industry that's just continuing to grow. Within the next 3 years, it is known to be a $22 billion industry, and we have access to the most amazing CBD products, right? We have our IASO Instant Tea, which has been infused with our CBD, right? So we have the benefits of detoxing along with the health and wellness benefits of what CBD helps with our bodies when we replenish our bodies, right? Pains, ache, right? How many people go through pains and body aches on a daily basis, right? We have our awesome Alleviate cream that you rub it into the area of pain, and within minutes you will feel a relief of the pain, right? And then we have our Harmony drops, which are also CBD infused, helping so many people all over the world get a better rest. You know, maybe we get some type of anxiety. I know a lot of people that fly and they get that anxiety, right? Before they get on that plane, they put some drops, the Harmony drops underneath their tongue, and a few minutes later you feel the difference, right? A lot of people don't know that we have an endocannabinoid system, right? So basically this system produces cannabinoids. For whatever reason, our bodies at some point in time can stop producing them. So basically we're consuming our amazing CBD products and just putting back into our bodies what our bodies already use and what our bodies already need, right? So again, we have over 32 products, and we would just be here all night if we go over all of our awesome, amazing products, right? But at this moment, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank each and every one of y'all for being here and allowing me to present to you what it has been for me, that has allowed me to change my lifestyle, produce income for my family, and basically just have a time of freedom, right, for myself and for my family as well. But tonight we also have some awesome and amazing an amazing couple that I have been able to meet, I have been able to be around, and their energy is just, you know, I can't even find words to explain the energy I feel when I am around them. The next couple that I'm going to be introducing you tonight is nothing less than absolutely amazing. There are founding family members. We would not be here if it was not for their yes. So I am so grateful for them. They are the highest rank of executive ambassadors here with Total Life Changes. They have 6 girls, 6 beautiful girls, 6 beautiful daughters, which is one of the reasons why they decided to get into this industry and start building for their legacy, just like so many of us are doing, right? They're absolutely amazing. They're caring. They went from food stamps to multiple millionaires, right? So I am going to step out of the way and introduce to you Mr. and Mrs. Greg and Lanika Scott.
All right. Hello. Thank you so much, Miss Angelica Martin, for bringing us up, guys. And we're excited to be on here on tonight, guys. Thank you so much. Shout out to Monica and her husband, Sheldon, for putting this together on tonight. Miss Keely Taylor, National Director here with Total Life Changes. You guys are the best. Thank you for putting this together. And we are excited to see each and every one of you on here on tonight.
Hello, everyone. How y'all doing? Thank you for all of the guests that are on. This is absolutely amazing. Thanks so much, Angelica, just for sharing the incredible products. And I always love to hear your testimony. A 6-figure income earner, you know, here in our company. For those of you who are coming in tonight, you know, just to be a support, or you're curious, right? We hope and pray by the time you hear us and also Keely speak tonight that you're going to be serious about partnering with us in Total Life Changes, or even starting your own journey with the products. We're here tonight just to share some of our story. Who are we? We are marketplace ministers. We love the Lord. We love God's people. And we are proud parents of 6 daughters: Jasmine, Janae, Jayla, Joy, Jira, and Jordan.
She got them all
Did
right.
I say them all right? And here they go right here. And these are our babies. These are our daughters. And that's why this industry drew me. It attracted me in. I wanted to be home with my babies. I didn't want to answer to a boss anymore. I was tired of having to maybe fib a little if one of the babies got sick, right? And say, I need the day off, or, you know, cough, right? Tired of, you know, asking for permission to go to the restroom. We had 3 children in daycare. Imagine that. To the moms on tonight, You know how it is when you're having to drop your babies off at daycare. They're crying, you're, bye-bye and all of that. And so we had 3 children in daycare, 2 latchkey kids at the time. And I said, enough is enough. I majored in biology and chemistry during my college years. Well, my husband and I, we met when I was 18 years old. We met when I was in college. He was also in college.
I was 20 though. I robbed the cradle, y'all.
Y'all, he did not rob the cradle. But so we met, very young, started a family very young. And I always wanted to be a stay-at-home mom that will work from home. Always been a woman of ambition. But, the bills came in. And so we were just trying to figure this thing out, in our 20s and our 30s. And by the tender age of 33, which was about 15 years ago, I said, that's it. I'm saying goodbye, arrivederci, adios. And I left corporate America. And I always believed that if God had placed a desire in my heart to build a home-based business, then a home-based business was what I was going to build. And so when Greg started to see those checks, he was always very supportive. But when he started to see those checks, right, we locked arms together, and we've been running with this thing for years. And at the end of 2013, we were asked to be a part of the founding families that will help launch Total Life Changes in the United States of America. So every single thing that you may see on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube is a part of our organization. We are so blessed. We earn and generate on some weeks 6 figures a week. I didn't stutter when I said that. And even some months, 6-figure months. We started generating 6 figures a month in Total Life Changes in April, around the same time, was it 5 years ago, 2015. So you're listening to a couple that have really been able to help break the back of poverty, lack, and debt. We paid cash for our home. We've been able to purchase homes for our children, send children to school, do a lot, give back. We give back all the time. I think we gave like thousands away this week outside of our tithe, right? Because that's still important, and one of our models is it's not about how much you make, but it is about how much you keep, and you are wise with it. And so we have a responsibility. And even during this time in this pandemic where the world is, as we know, is changing and shifting all around us, right? Things are happening all around us. Our company has been soaring. It's been continuing to go up. In fact, over 100,000 people have joined Total Life Changes over the last 90 days because, one, people are looking to feel better. And even during a recession, wealth is going to always be generated. So that's what we're talking to you about tonight. We're talking about products that's going to help your body. You're going to feel good, feel a little sexy, get your confidence back. But also products like the NutriBurst that will boost your immune system. And we all know people have been Googling that. Guess what? They're going to not only Google it, but they're going to buy it. Guess what? Somebody is going to make a dime. Will it be you? And so just even with the bottle of NutriBurst, you can earn $20 just off of one bottle. Now, Keely is going to talk about that compensation plan, right? But I just wanted to paint a picture for you. Direct sales, network marketing, this industry, what it does is it allows individuals like us, individuals like you that are hungry for more, you're seeking, you're searching, come in, invest really low, but your earning potential can be very high based upon what you put in. And nowadays, building a business on the internet, Keely is an internet girl. I was an internet girl when I was on the phone. Angelica as well, internet girl. I'm on the phone with my baby at the time, on my side, on the phone, posted and all of that. You can do it. We have so many individuals on our teams. I have a lot of moms on my team. I'm a mom, so I attract a lot of moms to the moms out there on our team that are doing so well. Even today, yesterday, to get a text from another mom where her check was $10,000 for the week. Isn't that awesome? Mm-hmm. Absolutely incredible. So if you decide to do business with Monica, or whoever got you on this Zoom tonight, you're going to have the support you need. We're going to train you, right? But we're going to also push you and motivate you to let you know something that I always say. If it has been done, then it can be done. If God set the Scots up, and there's so many more blessings, right, to get, then he can do the same thing for you by way of business, by way of entrepreneurship, working on the internet, digital marketing, and by way of total life changes. So I'm going to go ahead and turn it over to my husband, and then Greg will bring up Ms. Keely Taylor.
Absolutely, guys. So again, thank you guys just for getting on for a few minutes tonight to hear us, hear about our story. Who is Greg and Lanika Scott? Well, look, we're ordinary people just like everybody else that's up here, guys. But the thing that set us apart is we made a decision 5 years ago to get started here with Total Life Change. Matter of fact, almost seven years ago, 6.5 to get started here with Total Life Changes.
Hash for the house.
Yeah. So I was that guy. I'm a engineer by trade. I went to school, got my college degree, was working in my field, earning 6 figures a year. So when my wife came to me about this idea about network marketing, multi-level marketing, I was like,
working from home.
So what do you want to spend the money on now, right? This was me. And so I said, baby, if you want to do it, go do it. Maybe you can make a little bit of money. I can buy me some lunch one day or put a little gas in my car to go to work or something like that. Well, lo and behold, my wife comes home.
Show them your ring.
Lo and behold, my wife comes home one day.
That's some gas money, right?
And she's made like $5,000, right? And I'm having fun tonight, yeah, but she made like $5,000. I was like, whoa, wait a minute. I said, let me see that business plan again. So that was the day when my mind did a complete shift, because I found out that this was a viable industry, not quote unquote that stuff that you hear about, right? And so I did a deeper dive because, again, I'm an engineer by trade, and we are analytical minded people, and we like to get our data together, right? So I did a deeper dive into it, looked at the potential of it, and saw what the plan was and saw what it could really do. And so we locked arms together, started this journey together in this industry, guys. And then lo and behold, 2013 comes around, Total Life Changes comes our way. We start building with TLC, guys. And I mean, everything just started mushrooming. And here's the thing that I tell a lot of people, the growth that Lanika and I do, we have to continue growing, because as we continue growing, it's making room for everybody else, right? So we have to continue in our growth, guys. But even in this whole plan, 2015, we bought this house cash. We bought houses for every last one of our daughters that you saw in that picture. 6 girls, some of them don't even know they own a home yet. We've been able to invest in real estate, do different things with our money, but that's us. But we have so many people on the team that have earned hundreds of thousands, $500,000, $1 million. We've got $2 million earners. We got $3, $4 million earners on our team, guys. So even you sitting here on tonight hearing this information, I know it's that cliche thing, but it's just the right place at the right time. Because even with this company, guys, in the fourth quarter of the year, that's the typical time of the year where it's just kind of like steady as far as growth or anything. With Total Life Changes, we broke records in October. We broke records. The records we set in October, we broke them in November. The records we set in November, we broke them in December. Now, this is the time of the year when this industry is pretty much like this level. We are doing this. So now the first quarter of the year, that's when network marketing explodes, because you got people looking for something new, people looking to make a change in life, people looking for new business. So we come into the first quarter of the year with all of this momentum. Now, all of a sudden, we went from here to growing like this, right? And so then the first quarter of the year, we're just mushrooming. Then all of a sudden, you know, the environment, everything that's happening, which is a misfortune to a lot of families. But what it did for Total Life Changes, the last time I looked at the news, because we've been so busy working, over 20 million people filed for unemployment in the United States. So what are all of these people doing? Yeah, they've got a, what is it, $1,200 stimulus? You know, like I know, $1,200 ain't gonna go so far, right? So people are looking for ways to make extra money. So they're looking at this home-based business industry. So what has happened since the pandemic came into play, guys, is that we went from here, then the first quarter, beginning of the year, we here. Now all of a sudden we're growing like this. So when Lanika talk about 100,000 people in the last 90 days, that is absolutely incredible. And our corporate staff, kudos to them, because they're keeping up with everything. They're just like little ants keeping up with everything, guys. So, you know, we're growing by leaps and bounds. So, you know, you guys listening to this information on the day, we're excited, you know, because of all of the growth that's happening, but we're excited because it's really making people take that hard look at this industry and understand how viable this industry really is. And whether you're in this business to make $100, $200, $300 extra a week, $500, $600, $1,000 or more, then it's here for you. And you absolutely can be able to do that. I've seen so many people that have struggled to make ends meet come into this business, guys, and all of a sudden they're making ends meet. They're going beyond that. Now they're able to do things they never thought they'd be able to do. They're taking vacations. They're taking the kids out to vacations. They're taking the kids out to dinner. They're doing a lot of different things that they never imagined would happen, guys. So I'm going to go ahead and get out of the way, guys, and I'm going to turn the call over to our national director here. Get ready to be a global director. I know you guys don't know what that means, but it means she's making a lot of money.
She's going to get a pay raise.
So I bring up Miss Kelly Taylor. Come on, take the call over.
Hey, great evening. And Greg and Lenika, thank you so much for getting on here and sharing your story and, more about the industry. So I'm very thankful for you two getting on here. And, I'm super thankful for your yes, because as we all know, if you guys did not say yes, we would not have been able to say yes. So we appreciate you guys 1000%. So, and yes, global is loaded. So, but guys, listen, my name is Keely Taylor-Zastrow. I'm a national director, as they said, going global director here. And, when I think about everything that's going on in the world right now with the pandemic, 5 years ago, I was that waitress. So had I not jumped out on faith and said yes to this opportunity, then I, could be sitting at a 0% income at this moment. I could be one of those people that Greg talked about that had to file for unemployment, right? So I'm even extra grateful right now for this opportunity. And I want each and every one of you on here to understand that I came in this business not knowing what I was doing. I don't have a college degree. I have no business background nor corporate America background. But this company has allowed me to make over $500,000 US, to be able to no longer be on food stamps, to be able to build a brand new 5-bedroom, 3-bath house. I remember hiding from the repo guy, now we sit here with 3 vehicles in our garage, so it's just been a complete and total life change. And we just get to experience that time freedom as well as that financial freedom, right? Well, how do we do that? Well, it's simple. Our compensation plan is absolutely phenomenal. Give me 1 second. I just got to click. Okay. Our compensation plan is phenomenal, and it's made to where the everyday average people, such as myself, can make an income. Okay. Now, when I worked a job, I got paid one way. Okay. And if I didn't show up, guess what? I did not get paid. But here at Total Life Changes, we pay you up to 5 different ways. Now, the first way you get paid is a retail component. And listen, I know I'm speaking to the ladies when I say this, right? Because we're constantly referring people, whether it's to the nail salon, the hair salon, the boutique, maybe a restaurant, right? Hold on. Sorry about that, guys. Make sure your lines are muted. And so we're always referring people to places, right? But we're never getting paid. All we're doing here is we're simply referring people to a healthier lifestyle. But now we get paid. So listen, when you decide to lock arms tonight, you're going to be in business instantly. You're going to have a website. And you got Angelica, you got Monica, and everybody else on here that is going to train you. They're going to show you the blueprint. They're going to support you and show you how you can use your phone and leverage the power of social media, right? To help people have that total life change. And I will tell you, we have tons of people that are making $250 US to $1,000 US plus every single week just by simply retailing the product. Now listen, let's say someone comes to your website and they want to purchase the Alleviate cream. Maybe they want the CBD drops. You just made $40, and our corporate office is taking care of all the packing and all the shipping, right? Well, maybe they also want to get the tea along with it. Now you just sold 3 products, right? Now you just made an extra $60 US, right? So you can definitely make a great extra income in our retail component. Now, the second way we get paid is a fast start bonus. Listen, when you sign up, people are gonna wanna join you, right? They see what you're doing, you're having fun, you're making money, you're losing weight, right? And so when they come in and join you with a product, you're gonna get $20 per product that they come in with, right? So if they decide to come in and start their business with one product, you're going to get $20. Maybe they decide they want to do 2 products. Now you just made $40. Maybe they come into this business and they're serious and they're ready to get in and be all in. And they come in with 3 products. You just made $60 for bringing them into the business, right? Now, the third way we get paid is when I get really excited. This is when you start building for your legacy. This is when you create that time freedom, that financial freedom, right? This is when you have the residual income. And all residual income is teaching other people how to do the same exact thing. So now, while you're sleeping, you're making money. While you're spending time with your friends, your family, maybe you're on vacation in the middle of the international waters, and you're making money. I remember just 2 years ago taking the family on our very first cruise because we could finally afford one in the middle of international waters, but we didn't have to worry about our paycheck because we had created residual income that when we got off that ship a week later, we still had a check in our account. But what I want you guys to understand when it comes to the binary, positioning is key. This is not when you want to sit on the think about it program, okay? Because listen, we have meetings like this all the time and are talking to people constantly, right? And like I said, it's a teamwork effort. So people are going to fall within your organization and you may not know them. You may never meet them, right? You may not even be able to pick them out of the grocery store. But at the end of the day, they are going to benefit your paycheck. So even though you may be coming in business for yourself, you're not in business by yourself, right? Now, the fourth way we get paid is a 50% check match bonus. Now, listen, coming from the waitressing industry, I used to have to train new waiters and waitresses all the time. I never got any extra pay, no extra bonus. I got my $5 an hour plus tips, and that was simply it, right? But here at Total Life Changes, Jack believes that when you bring people into this business and you help them become successful, that you get a check match, right? So let's say Tanisha signs up and she signs up Valerie. And let's say Valerie comes in, she's rocking and rolling and moving and grooving in her business, right? She makes $1,000 in her binary. Well, since Tanisha brought her in, corporate's now going to give her a 50% check match of $500. Now, the great thing about the check match is there's absolutely no cap out. Maybe she has 10, 20, 30, 40 people making money in their binary. She is going to get a check match off each and every single one of them, right? Now, it gets even better because we don't stop at a first level, right? We pay on a second level. So Valerie, let's say Valerie goes out and she enrolls Robert. And let's say Robert comes in, he's serious about this business, he's signing people up, he makes $1,000 in his binary. Well, now Tanisha is going to get anywhere from 10 to 50% off of Robert as well, right? So now she just made an additional $100 to $500 off of him as well too. And again, she could have 20, 30, 40, 50 people on her second level making money in the binary, and she's going to get a check match off each and every single one of them. It's an absolute powerful way that we get paid here in Total Life Changes. Now, listen, those are the 4 ways that we get paid each and every single week, okay? You get a TLC Pay Visa card that it's loaded on every single Thursday, right? But the 5th way we get paid is a monthly bonus. When you're a national director and above, you get $1,500 loaded to your card every single month, right? We don't do like a car program or stock program. Jack just says, here's cash money, do whatever it is that you want. You know, maybe you want to travel, maybe you want to pay off debt, maybe you want to invest it, or if you're like me and you love to shop, you use it to go shopping with, right? So ladies and gentlemen, that is our compensation plan. It's a super powerful compensation plan. I want you guys to understand that you don't need to know anything or everything right now. Like I said, when I came in to this business 5 years ago, I didn't have a clue what I was doing. But what I did have, I had that desire to make a change. I got sick and tired right? And that's what you have to ask yourself. What is it that you're sick and tired of? You know, me personally, I was sick and tired of being broke, right? In this vicious debt cycle of credit cards that I could not get out of. And it wasn't that I was shopping. It was that I was trying to keep a roof over our head, right? I was sick and tired of being on food stamps just to feed my kids. And quite frankly, I really got sick and tired of being that mom that had to constantly say, no, I can't afford that, even if it was a $5 to $10 toy, because that's how broke we were just 5 years ago. So I know what this opportunity has done for me, and I know what it can do for each and every one of you. So ladies and gentlemen, with that being said, I know there's quite a few people on here, but if there is any questions, go ahead, raise your hand, unmute, and we'll get them answered for you. I'll give it a few seconds and see if anyone may have any questions.